This is so beautifully peaceful. So many hundreds of people are using this, and we're just so very grateful for all the contributors and the people that work together as teams to get this done. So some people I'd want to mention, be remiss to forget, would be Bob Smith, Janet Lance, and particularly Dave Worthing, the former board members in Annis Township who had the vision for this, stirred by our former manager, Lucas Martzloff. Lucas really was the one who got this thing going and handed the baton off seamlessly to Doug. And Doug has worked tirelessly and relentlessly to take what this, I'm not sure the public really knows what this was. I lived in Annis Township for I don't know how many years, 30 years, had no idea this place existed. It was basically a bony pile. It was a toxic waste dump. It was a coal waste site from the railroad and from an old steel mill. And now it's this jewel. It's just beautiful. So thankfully people had vision. And after Lucas, Doug and Randy, Randy's our road foreman. Randy and his crew have made the fences and made sure the drainage and trim thing, they just do a great job. And then of course, Lori Del Biondo, our township administrator, who we couldn't work without. Also want to thank Senator Ward in her office and Representative Barger. Thank you very much, sir. And all your predecessors that worked with this to get the agencies and the state level to work together and bring this. The nice thing about this and what it does is it's funny, we had the first ribbon cutting we had down at the bridge in Bellwood. And I think, Doug, what was it, November? It was like 10 degrees. We're all bundled up. I can't wait to get this thing over with. And but it was really significant because that's a beautiful site too. But each one builds on the next. So now people are asking, well, when are you going to go further? What's the next step? Well, let's just enjoy this one. And it's a work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a day, but the persistence and the patience of these folks I mentioned and the vision is just unbelievable. And the township residents of Annis Township are just very, very grateful. And also, we just want to thank the people, the taxpayers. We wondered, where'd the money come from? This is grant money. This wasn't local tax money, but generally the grants come from taxpayers, right? So we thank the people. And so anyway, I want to take this time to thank everybody, and I'm going to pass this on to Glenn. Glenn Evans, why don't you make a few comments? Thank you.
Thanks, George. And really great to be here today. My name's Glenn Evans, Executive Director with the Trail Park and Recreation Authority. So we've got a fantastic day, fantastic trail. This is one of my favorite spots to be. So I'm joined here today by a few members of the board here, our board chair, Rachel DeAndre. I think we've got Doug Brown here, Annis Township Supervisor, Mark Perry with Altoona Water Authority. So really a fantastic group of folks. And the mission of the Trail Authority is all about connectivity, providing trails, parks, recreational spaces that can support not only the communities that we work, live, and play in, but help drive interest, right? Help folks want to become part of these communities, help folks want to visit, learn, and live here. So really, this is just a case in point of a job well done. As George mentioned so well, a lot of folks had to come together over a pretty long period of time to turn this into the fantastic trail system that is today. And this is what I guess the message I want to deliver is that this is one piece of a big puzzle that extends throughout the county. So one of the things that we look at with the Trail Park and Rec Authority is how do we create connectivity? How do we create trails that connect across towns and communities? How do we create trails that add elements of distinction? And how do we essentially create corridors that then drive both community use and use from the region? So this trail is part of that vision. So as George mentioned, this was phase 2 of a trail building process. Phase 1 brought us here. Phase 2 brings us to Lower Riggles Gap Road. And I'd like to draw your attention and encouragement towards a phase 3. So as you can see, we're heading in the direction of Altoona, and that would be a fantastic destination. So with continued investment, with successful grantsmanship, we can get there. And that's going to create a major northwest corridor between communities to help drive extended use and to just be a fantastic resource. The other piece I want to mention is as we create these trail systems, we've got lots of awesome opportunities to create connections with other recreational and business resources. So partnering with area parks, connecting to other facilities, whether it's a dog park, whether it's a town park, to create this network. So people, again, can live, work, and play in this great community. So with that, I want to turn it over to Morgan. Thank you all.
I'm just interrupting Morgan for a second. I was remiss. I forgot one key person, very important, and that's you, John Frederick. You were the one, buddy, who went through the miry clay, okay, and you brought us to stand on a rock. And thank you so much. You're invaluable in what you do to not just our community, but you have been to other places around the county. So you are a true visionary. We appreciate it, and so thank you very much, Morgan. So.
Hello, good morning. What a beautiful day for this. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Morgan Koziar, the Director of Marketing and Operations for Discover Blair County, the Visitors Bureau. So on behalf of Discover Blair County, I'm so excited to be here to celebrate this next step in this trail system. Working with Glenn, the Trail Authority, has been really great, and this is just the beginning. Just like Glenn said, this is a ongoing project, and it's just exciting to have something like this developed and in fruition, not only for the people that live here and call Blair County home, but also visitors that are making their way through this area and seeing outdoor recreation as, you know, a place to come, as a destination here, so they can bike and hike and walk the trails and utilize them. So this is just a great opportunity, and just one of the more better reasons that Blair County is part of a greater system of so many different things to offer, like I said, the residents and the visitors here. History, arts, culture, great food, and of course, outdoor recreation. So as I just want to say congratulations to everyone who developed this and made this happen, and we're excited to see people come out and enjoy it.